Ichimoku, that's an indicator that most beginners run away from on their first day. The cloud, the 5 lines, the Japanese names, it all looks like an airplane's control panel. But here's the secret. Out of all of that, I only need 2 lines, the Senko A and the Senko B. They form the cloud, and all you need to know is where the price stands relative to that cloud. Above the cloud, buyers are in control, below it, sellers are. And the Williams indicator adds a second filter. It shows whether the market is overheated or not. And today there's gonna be 5 trades, 5 wins and 0 losses. Started at 48, ended at 1,252. And every subsequent entry will be stronger than the last. I'll explain why. My name's Stanley. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel and liking this video. Let's get started. First, let's set up our tools. I'll use classic candlesticks with a 1-minute time frame. Let's go to the Indicators tab and select the Williams and the Ichimoku. Let's configure the Ichimoku first. Tenkan is 5, Kijun is 10, Senko is 20. Go to Style and turn off the first 3 lines. For line A, change the color to turquoise, width is 2. And for line B, change the color to pink, width is 2, and save. Next, let's configure the Williams. Period is 9. Go to the Style tab. Set the mainline width to 2. And for the -20 and -80 lines, let's move the opacity slider to the right. And save. So the indicators are ready to go, and hey, if you are trading on your phone, set them up the same way. The logic behind this combination is as follows. The Ichimoku cloud shows who's controlling the market, while the Williams shows how far the movement has gone. I'll break it down for each trade. Opening the session. The expiration is 1 minute. It's gonna be a short trade for $48. I'm looking at the Ichimoku. The price is below the cloud and the turquoise line A has dropped below the pink line B. When A is below B, the cloud turns bearish. This is seller territory. The price isn't just below the cloud, it bounced off its lower boundary and went off again. The cloud acted as a ceiling. Now the Williams indicator. The line is moving down from its highs, exiting the overbought zone. The market was overheated at the top and is now cooling off. The cloud says seller's territory, and the Williams indicator says momentum is reversing downward. So, sell. Plus $44, my balance doubled right off the bat. Let's go. Here's the funny thing. Everyone's looking for a strategy that'll work forever. And I used to look for one too. But at some point I realized it's not about the strategy. It's about whether you can read what the market is showing right now. You can't learn this from a single video, but you can if you watch someone who's already doing it every day. In my Telegram group, that's exactly what I show. How I look at the market, what I notice, and why I act this way and not another. In plain language, without jargon for the sake of jargon. If it's still too early for you to make your own decisions, just enable copy trading and my trades will automatically be replicated in your account. Inside, you'll also find exclusive strategies and a chat where you can get help. It's free to join. The link is in the description below this video. Next point on the chart, the expiration is 1 minute and I'm opening a short trade for $92. Here the picture is even clearer. The price is firmly below the cloud and the cloud is wide. The distance between the turquoise A and the pink B is large. A white cloud indicates a strong trend. The market isn't wavering but is pushing in one direction. The Williams confirms this as well. The line is falling and approaching the lower zone, and momentum continues to build. Here's a detail I want to highlight. When the cloud is narrow, the trend is weak and could reverse at any moment. And when the cloud widens, the trend is gaining strength. Here, the cloud is expanding, which means sellers are tightening their grip. So, sell. Another $44 up, 2 out of 2. I'll keep watching the chart. I see a signal. The expiration time is 1 minute, and it's a short trade for $176. The price is below the cloud again, but there's another factor here. Look, before the entry, the price tried to rise toward the cloud, tested its lower boundary, and failed to break through. It pulled back down. This is the key feature of the Ichimoku cloud. It acts as a dynamic support and resistance zone. Not a horizontal line, but a living zone that moves with the market. The price didn't break through the cloud, which means sellers are still stronger. And at this point, the Williams indicator is also reversing from its highs. The overheating has subsided and pressure is resuming. So, sell. $162 in profit, 3 in a row without a single miss. Keep watching. I'm increasing my position. The expiration time is 1 minute. I'm opening a short trade for $339. Same logic, but here's what's changing. The turquoise line A and the pink line B are starting to diverge even more. The cloud is expanding. This means the gap between the short-term and long-term trends is widening. Sellers aren't just controlling the market, they're dominating it. The price isn't even trying to approach the cloud. It's moving further and further away from it. The Williams confirmed this. The line is deep in the lower part and the momentum is strong. When the cloud expands and the price moves away from it, this isn't just a trend, it's an acceleration of the trend. That's why the score is higher here. Confidence in the signal is at its peak. $312 in the black, that's the 4th in a row. The finale is ahead, closing the session. The timer is set at 1 minute. I'm opening a short trade for $652. Final entry, and here we have the clearest picture of the entire session. The price made a long upward surge, rose above the cloud, and now it's reversing. Turquoise A crosses pink B from top to bottom, and the cloud begins to change color from bullish to bearish. This is a real-time shift in market sentiment. The price breaks through the cloud from top to bottom and moves lower. The Williams line drops sharply from the upper zone, from below -20, and continues downward. The market was overheated at the top after a long rally. Buyers ran out of steam, and now the pendulum is swinging back. The crossover of the cloud lines plus the Williams exit from the overbought zone, that's a double reversal signal. Sell. $600 in profit. Final balance is $1,252. Let's close the position. Great session. I increased my balance from $48 to $1,252. All 5 trades were profitable. Friends, if you want to understand the strategy in more detail or try it out together, just message me on Telegram. The link is in the description. Well, thank you very much for watching, liking and subscribing. See you next time.